Welcome back to the Evolved Therapist. And today we talk about what it felt like to realize that I had been chasing money like I had been chasing unavailable men. I just want to speak to this first before I dive into this topic in this article. The realization hit me one day while I was meditating, and it was kind of silly. I was like, how did I not see this before? But my relationship with money was very much like my relationship had been with men for so many years. This insatiable need to chase, especially when I was feeling empty, especially when I was feeling afraid. Instead of pulling back and self soothing or looking in other directions, I would find any way possible to make money. Just like with men, I would find any way to connect or text or try and get that validation and reassurance that everything was going to be okay. I learned very quickly that that is the fastest way to make money go out the door and the fastest way to have men run away from you. And in the lessons I have learned, I'm starting more than anything else to get back into a space of just being with myself and being with myself in empty white space, right? In this space of presence where I just allow the discomfort to be in my body rather than seek to alleviate it. So this is, I think, the factor of connecting back to presence in order to expand the container of discomfort, which is what makes you a magnet for money, a magnet for men, a magnet for love, a magnet for pleasure. This is the connection, right? You have to take up space with yourself rather than seek to fill it. So let's get into the article, shall we? I chased money like I chased unavailable men, and it kept me stuck in scarcity. For years, I thought my money struggles were about not earning enough. If I could just land that one big paycheck, that one client, hit that next level, or find the right strategy, everything would fall into place. But what I didn't realize was that I wasn't just chasing money, I was chasing the high of money, the same way I once chased the high of love from unavailable men. And I wouldn't even say love, chemistry of unavailable men. I didn't want stability, I wanted the rush. I wanted the dopamine hit of a financial influx, the same way I craved a breadcrumb of attention from someone emotionally unavailable. When it came, I felt relief, euphoria, and validation. And when it disappeared, because I truly never felt it, I felt panic, shame, and desperation to chase the next high. It was a cycle I knew all too well. The patterns were the same. I can see it clearly now. I was recreating the same survival loop with money that I had with love, one where my nervous system felt safer in the chase than in the having. I overgave, overworked, and self-sacrificed, believing I had to earn money's attention. I chased big flashy opportunities, thinking the next thing would finally fix my financial instability. I spent impulsively on quick fix solutions and charlatan coaches, just like I overinvested in emotionally unavailable men who promised more than they could give. I ignored the steady, boring financial strategies, just like I had once overlooked the steady, boring men who could actually provide security. I obsessed over the high of making money, but I couldn't hold on to it, just like I once mistook emotional intensity for love. I wasn't building financial security. I was recreating emotional chaos. Charlatan coaches and quick fixes, the money equivalent of love bombing. Oof, I could write articles upon articles about this, and believe me, I will. Just like I had once fallen for men who promised depth but only delivered intensity, I found myself throwing money at coaches, programs, and money-making opportunities that preyed on the same urgency. I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on coaching programs that led nowhere. I bought into promises of instant success, massive financial leaps, and secret strategies that were supposed to change everything. Because I didn't trust myself, because I thought someone else had the answers, because I was chasing the fantasy of fixing my money problems overnight. Just like in relationships, I thought boring meant wrong. But in reality, the consistency I avoided was the exact thing that would give me the financial security I craved. So what are the mechanics behind it? Why do we get stuck in the chase? So here's what I now understand. If you grew up with inconsistency, your body registers intensity as safety. If love was unpredictable, you expect money to be the same. If love was something you had to chase, money becomes something you have to fight for. If love only came in bursts, money feels like it should come in bursts too. And when you have a large sum of money, your nervous system panics. The survival response. The body says, this isn't safe. I don't trust this will last. I need to get rid of this fast. And so you spend impulsively, overpay debt just to feel relief, or invest in something that promises a quick return instead of holding steady. Because having money sitting there, just being there, feels wrong. Until you heal this at the nervous system level, no amount of strategy, budgeting, or mindset work will fix it. So the transformation is learning to let go of the chase. So how do we shift? We stop chasing the high. We stop looking for the next thing that will fix everything. We learn to sit with the discomfort of stability. Holding money feels weird, and your body has to adjust to that. We build a capacity to trust ourselves. We stop throwing money at people who claim to have the answers. And we focus on small, steady growth over big, impulsive wins. Consistency is the key to real wealth. And the biggest shift, we teach our bodies that stability is safe. We learn to feel excitement in holding, not just receiving. We create a money relationship that feels nourishing, stable, and deeply supportive. And we stop repeating patterns from the past and step into something completely new. So, your next step, we are going to be rewiring the nervous system for true wealth. My next workshop is going to be all about clearing the patterns. And as just step one, now we need to rewire your system for overflow. So in next week's workshop, Rewiring Your Money Mindset, Turning Financial Stress into a Wealth Magnet, I'll be teaching how to identify and shift your core money programming. There will be subconscious and somatic techniques to rewire your ability to hold wealth, and a nervous system expansion practice so abundance becomes a felt experience, not just an idea. Unlike week 1 and 2, where we just cleared old patterns, this workshop is about making abundance your new normal. This is exclusive for paid subscribers inside the Evolved Therapist, and the workshop will be delivered straight to your inbox on March 19th. So subscribe now to keep following me and become a paid subscriber to access this workshop today.